YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy SalvationsElite, and we are back with another video, guys. Today we are doing a strikes strat video. It's been a long time since I put out a strats video, which I've really been slacking on them. I've been having a lot of fun playing GBs. I've been wanting to post them, but nonetheless, I want to make this a pretty sweet, quick, and on point strats video. There's a lot of different types of strats videos, but I think it'll be a little bit different this time. So stick around and enjoy it. I'm wearing my Patriots hoodie today, repping that Super Bowl berth. Nonetheless, guys, let's get right into the video. So the first half we'll talk about attacking strategies, and the second half we'll start talking about defending strategies. So on the attack, you've got two options. Either you can go mid-street, or you can play B-side, with like top greenhouse. The decision for your team is how you want to set up, who's going to watch flank, who's going to play flank, and that. So say you want to go A. Usually you'll have one sitting maybe back here watching flank, because he can pop on top of the balcony. He can pop greenhouse window, or he can pop back greenhouse fence even. And then a lot of times somebody will have, someone sniping either on palm tree, which is a pretty common spot.
Blue DVD still.
Because a lot of times someone will have a defender here on this stairway right there. Or you'll have a sniper, somewhere back here. Anywhere back here could work too. Sniping mid-street, checking that staircase.
No. One statue.
Or, of course, you can, run across mid-street and go up to second story. And second story gives you a nice little view of everything over here. You can watch bottom DVD. You can check over, like, dumpster area, statue. And you guys get a nice look. And that can work pretty well. The toughest part about attacking is to be able to actually get inside of A. So something that as a team we've been starting to practice a little bit is a mid push. So you just gotta watch out for pre-nades on like this car, and I mean usually not this car, but like especially this car. This is the car you have to watch out for. So if you want to make that mid push, you just gotta watch out for this pre-nade, wait for a second, and once the sniper's overlooking you, you basically just sprint out and get into statue. And so the key here is to be able to control statue side and just have to like pre-aim dumpster or something like that, because a lot of times there'll be somebody either sitting there, there'll be somebody maybe sitting over here. So you just gotta be aware of that. Sometimes they'll even push into statue and like they'll try to make it out over to here or something like that, and make their way into the god spot, which is watching into diner right here. Because like as long as they have somebody watching their back, this is just basically an unstoppable spot because you can just pummel them. So you just gotta watch out for that. So if you're coming in through diner, just be wary, because you've got to watch this area right there. So like when you're coming in, just pre-aim it, and just watch out for these corners. When you're planning A, it honestly doesn't make a huge difference. A lot of times people will plant on this side because they can go back here and watch bomb from back fountain. Very easy spot. You just kind of pop out right here. You can check dumpster, behind tree. When you're planning bomb, it makes it really easy, especially if you have somebody top second story and then you also have somebody back fountain. It's a pretty good setup. Say you're coming off of the start of the round. Generally, what you'll do, you'll have two people go this way, maybe three, and then one still sniping mid-street to give you at least an illusion that you're going to go A still. So a lot of times, once you have that sniper mid-street, you'll peek out here to try to check if anybody's in doorway. Doorway would be one of the places where your sniper wouldn't be able to see. Then obviously, when you come up here the first time, though, you want to check over from the entrance of market.
Mid.
I'm ready.
He's like that garage mid thing.
Be careful up there, Sam.
Because that market exit is where everyone will be sprinting across to try to get back to greenhouse if they're defending that way. Once you got a few guys covering this side, usually you have one like go into, I don't know, we call this quad, and peek out real quick, and then while somebody's going up to top greenhouse from this backside, so you can get a little bit of a setup going. So next, if you have some cover, if you have somebody up in greenhouse, you can actually sprint across street and get over into bottom DVD. Or even peek out into market. So like the biggest issue here is that people will be either sitting up in that doorway, they'll be sitting back over there, they could be sitting in here, they could be sitting behind these dumpsters. Like there's a lot of places where they could be hiding. So a lot of times what we'll do is that we'll have somebody be up top green, and then I'll run into bottom DVD. So they'll be watching my street, and then I'll push out slowly here to see if I can pick anybody off over at A dumpster, or maybe peek over here into market. and then we'll have somebody coming in from that market entrance back over there. Then I'll run over into bottom blue and hopefully head second story, because a really, really common spot is for a sniper to be sitting here.
You guys have to move.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So once you check this, you can probably make a push together towards bomb. So say if I don't have bomb, somebody comes in through here has bomb, I would go over here and I would check back in their spawn.
No.
Bottom 2 story. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, good trade.
To see if they have anybody sitting here watching the B bomb. And then you'd also, if there's nobody out here, then you come out here and you check corner, and then you can hop down and check in this little alleyway. If you're in a 2v2 and you're putting bomb down, a pretty amazing spot is for somebody to be over here somewhere, and then you to run in here, and you should be able to hear them pick up the bomb. And I mean, then you can at least help out your teammate and watch his left side, watch his dumpster side, because then he'll have sights on bomb from over in alley over here. You plant the bomb on this side, you can actually see it from up top greenhouse. So like if you're in that window or you're up on the stairway, you can actually see it here. So that's a nice little easy check if you have somebody plant and then they dip out and you have another teammate up at top green. Easy plant. The toughest thing on strike is just to get the bomb down. So once you get the bomb down, there's a lot of nice ways to set up. So you're gonna have to really communicate with your teammates and you know, make that bomb plant as easy as possible. So when you're playing defense, it's honestly not too difficult. What you gotta do a lot of times, if you have a quality sniper, is just post him up on the stairway. If he's good, he'll be able to pick guys off crossing or at least call them out. And the nice thing is if he's standing anywhere around here, he'll definitely be able to call out whether or not they're going A. So what we'll normally do is we'll usually split up 2 and 2 or maybe 3 at A, 1 on B. And like what you have to worry about is that they can beat you here. So like you have to watch out because offense can beat you to this little doorway. So like they can get there before you can. So what you got to do is you got to either like peek out or like stun it. I'll usually try to stun it.
Crossing, one's crossing. Another's coming, it's lagging for me. One coming statue, maybe. Back statue.
Yep. One
Got
A.
him, got him.
You know, so you stun it, you peek out, and then either you go back doorway or you go top green itself. So like if I run down in through bottom green and you check here, you can check this side, you can post up here.
Diner.
Alright, I'll get him.
One of my favorite spots is that you can actually hop on like to railing basically and get a good peek into A, and it works pretty well if you're trying to spot to whether or not they're pushing out of A side, especially if your teammates don't have a great angle at it from like dumpster or something, and that allows you to watch for any sort of crazy mid push they're doing. Obviously you have to be wary about them coming up from behind you, because that obviously can happen. So say if you run A and you have one teammate going green, you have one teammate going on B stairs, and then you have 2 teammates that are free to go this way towards A. So on defense, you can actually get out over here before they can. Obviously, you can watch the second story. You gotta be really careful with the timing when they come out of diner, but your sniper should be able to call them out if they're heading to A. So you'll have some sort of timing and knowing if they're crossing or not. Strike is really about patience, and sometimes you gotta wait it out a long time because it takes a while for attacks to develop. Sometimes it can be long rounds, I know, but it's worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of quick and easy basic setups for Strike. It wasn't really an in-depth or complex video, but I wanted to make it as simple as possible, and it went a little bit longer than I hoped. But I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. So if you did, like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Share it if you really enjoyed it. And as always, guys, I am your boy, SalvationsElite, and we'll see you next time. I'm out. There's another guy somewhere. Woo! Dude, it's a 2v. Oh! No! No!